So now we know 3 million people over the age of 65 admit to having been scammed or defrauded on the internet or by the telephone. It may be more. People may be too embarrassed to admit to it. So what are Santander's top tips for avoiding becoming a victim? First of all, security details. That's what the scammers and the crooks want from you. Never give these out in full. Keep your security details to yourself under all circumstances. Now, telephone fraud. This is increasingly prevalent. What happens is someone calls you, wants details from you that can cost you dearly if you give them, but he's very persuasive and he says, well, call this other number and they will verify that I am who I say I am. Now what happens, they don't hang up, but you do and dial the other number. But because they haven't hung up, you get through not to the number you've dialed, but to them again, and they say, of course, we can verify that the first call you had was authentic. What you should make a habit of doing is, instead of dialing the number they give you to call them back on, dial the number of a relative whose voice you will easily recognize. It's a simple check. You should be aware that you have it to use against them. Money, funds. Never transfer money out of your account for security reasons, what's called security reasons. Someone rings up, wants to persuade you, you've got to move from one account to the other for security reasons. You'd be lucky ever to see the money again. Emails. Never reply to these. Never get tempted by any email to reply with security or personal information. They want to steal your identity. Once they've got your identity, they can open accounts in your name, credit card accounts. They can get into your accounts. Remember, let your bank know when your contact details change. Any change in your circumstances, notify the bank. There's lots more information, of course, which you should be aware of, and I strongly advise you to get into the Santander website, www.santander.co.uk. You'll find it very helpful.
That was a helpful reminder from Peter Sissons. Now, where do we go now?